Okay, this is the summary of this mimer from Ki Teitzei, the first mimer. In the middle, we talk about how the malachim can only relate to the shem, and that's why in the davening leading up to the Kriya Shema, we say Yishabach Shimcha La'ad Malkeinu. We talk about this idea that the malachim, because they can only relate to the level of the name, they're in this constant flux of Ratzai and Shuv. Ratzai is Abba, Shuv is Yira. And we talk about that in the davening. We also speak about the glory of Hashem, what we can see, and then we speak about the combination of the love of Hashem, which is the Ava, and the Yira of Hashem, which is gets us to Rachmanis. And we talk about V'hu Racham, and we say that these three levels, Ava, Yira, and Rachmanis, are the three Avos. And then, as we continue on in the analysis of davening, we talk about the Shema. Shema is understanding. Havai, which is Atzmas. Elokeinu is to bring it down to us, which is Echad. And that final Dalid represents all of creation, because the world is created through 10 statements. And yet, as the Zohar says, those 10 statements are a manifestation of one thought, that deep thought. And that is all subsumed within the large Dalet. And now we understand why the pasuk says, Ki Teitzei Mechama Aleivecha, who is the Eivecha, is the taiva of the material, that we, in order for us to offset that, we have to go Aleivecha, we have to go to its source to realize that even it, that is the taiva of the Gashmis, is rooted in the infinity of Hashem. And this gives us the opportunity to transform our taiva for material things into as passionate a taiva for spiritual things. How are we able to do this? Through Hashem's help. Like the Gemara says, that if not for Hashem's help, we have no capacity to overcome the Yetzer Hara. And how are we able to do this? So this is through Torah and mitzvahs. That Torah is the level of Havaya, which is the will and wisdom of Hashem. And mitzvahs are the Hashem Elikecha. This is the pasuk. Says, that is the concept of obedience, the level of Eved, that in order for us to transform our taiva from Gashmias into Ruchnias, we have to incorporate this infinity of Hashem. And this is why we sometimes find that Torah study is given primacy, and sometimes it's behavior, mitzvah actions that is given primacy. Sometimes we say Gadol Talmud only because it brings to Maisa, and then we say Talmud Torah Keneged Kula. So again, this is the idea. Through Torah, we have this passion, this rutz, and then it has to be offset with mitzvah actions, shuv le'echad. And this is accomplished through Adam. Adam is the gematria 45. 45 is ma. Ma suggests total bittul, like chachma, koyach ma. And in order for us to transform, we have the taiva of Gashmias, we have to incorporate this infinity, and that's why Ma is able to be Mavara Ban. Ban is the Nefesh HaBahamis. Then there's a second Ki Teitzei mimer, also based on this first pasuk, also speaking about the time of davening is the time of battle, because just like we have a Nefesh HaLekis and it has Machshava Dibur or Maisa, it's got an opponent who is the Nefesh HaBahamis, who's got the same equipment. So as the Zohar says, the one who kills the snake, which is a reference to a Malik, will marry the king's daughter. So this is the two manners in which we're able to do it. One is we kill off the snake, and the other is we marry the king's daughter. We are given assistance by Hashem. One is what we do, one is what Hashem does, because we have to love Hashem, b'chol levavcha, all of our hearts, and that includes the chitzonius, that is the activity, and that we are able to do. And then there's the pnimius, and that for that we need the gift from Hashem. Because, like it says in the pasuk, behold, I place before you life and death, that everything has both its death, which is its material and ultimately expires, and its spiritual, which is infinite. And our mission is to choose the life, is to choose the spiritual side. And by doing this, we are able to take vengeance against Amalek. We're able to wage the battles of Hashem. And that's this quality that is imported into the world when we take the infinity, the bittul of Yudkei Vavkei into a Lekecha. We can transform from taivas of Gashmias and redirect that intensity to Ruchnias.